think this is the first instance of grinding we've had in this series. Welcome back to ExtraHolidayGames. I'm ExtraHoliday, and we are on the hunt for a metal coat. The next possible place it could be is going to be... not Cortondo. I think Levencia? Yeah, Levencia. Alright, so we'll make our way over to there. And then if it's not there, then I guess it has to be in Mesa Goza, because I remember seeing one in a Delibird Presence. But it's not in this one, which I thought it was. Unfortunate. Did I really buy it all the way back then with Scout? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna hop over here, because this is probably gonna be the quickest way. Oh, item. Don't think I could grab this before. I mean, obviously, unless it respawned. But... whoop. There we go. Yeah, just another casual run across the countryside. And I'm pretty pleased right now as far as entertainment goes. Largely thanks to a certain whitish purple-haired VTuber. Henya. I'm talking about Henya, the genius. Yeah. Been watching a lot of her streams lately, and as of this recording, I guess technically the day before this recording, she collabed with Ina Maya Inanis, who is also one of my favorite VTubers, which was cool, because those two have really been the ones I've been watching lately, so having a collab between them was pretty neat. And I noticed that Henya's been doing a lot of collabs, which is cool. I feel like she maybe has been waiting to do a lot of collabs, because something tells me, just based on how many she's having. She's also collabing today with the VShojo crew, which is kind of standard. It is part of the same organization that she's part of, so makes sense. Yeah, I haven't really touched on it much, but I guess it's probably pretty obvious that I'm a VTuber. And I don't think it's pulling back the curtain too much to say that. You just have to look at me. But yeah, I am just a normal human VTuber. And I feel like, if you're watching this, you probably haven't seen the face reveal I did. As kind of an April Fool's joke. It was kind of an April Fool's joke, but also it came on April 2nd, because things weren't exactly ready on April 1st. So, yeah, ended up happening April 2nd. But, if you know me outside of this channel, that being late on things isn't really, that strange. So, yeah, honestly, when it comes to punctuality, okay, yes, sometimes the videos are late on this channel, but I don't really consider them late unless they go up after 4. But anyway, point is, this channel's about the most punctual I've ever been with something, particularly over long term. Because even with school back in the day, most of the time I was on time, but sometimes not so much. Let's check if they have Metal Coat here. They do. Okay. It was in Levincia. Cool. Okay. So, now that we have that, let's go ahead and get Ruby evolved, because now that we're done with the fighting crew, I think, and we have the fairy crew coming up, I think it's probably better to evolve and lose the flying type and gain the steel type. So let's do it. Let's give her the metal coat. And we'll go back to the Poke Portal, where we are going to... Oh, actually, while we're at it, we could probably trade Scout the... no, not that. We could probably trade Scout the Auspicious Armor, rather than waiting. And also, we're just going to kind of trade over someone random on Scout's end. Oh, actually, we could use this opportunity to get a trade evolution for Scout. So let's do that, actually. I think we have a Haunter we can trade. So we'll probably do that. Save some work for later. Although I'll double check on Scout's end what we can trade over. Okay. So, we want to trade Ruby. Okay, and then just to double check on Scout's end what we have. We could evolve by trading. I'm looking. There's a lot of boxes to look through here. I know we have the Haunter, but I want to see if there's maybe something potentially better we could trade. There's the Haunter. Oh, right. It's got normal Terra type. That's pretty good. Could actually end up using a Gengar with normal Terra type. That'd be really good against the Ghost Gym, actually. What do we got? What do we got? Whoops. I'm thinking that Haunter is probably our best bet, because I don't really see any other trade evolutions in here. Unless I'm just missing it, which is entirely possible. There he is, Rick. All right, trade it. Yeah. And this does not count as leaving Rick for Scout leaving Rick for Troopa to use. Actually, I'll move the armor to Rick. That way, when we trade Rick back, it'll work. Okay, so now we've got evolutions on both ends. Unfortunately, you don't get to see Ruby evolving, but you do get to see Rick evolving. By the way, Haunter's Pokedex entry in Scarlet is it likes to lurk in the dark and tap shoulders with a gaseous hand. Its touch causes endless shuddering. Nice. It's going to evolve. Actually, yeah, I'll just evolve them both at the same time, so we can be efficient about it. Nice. Alright, Rick evolved into Gengar. To steal the life of its target, it slips into the prey's shadow and silently waits for an opportunity. Dang. And as for Scizor in Violet, it swings its eye-patterned pincers up to scare its foes. This makes it look like it has 3 heads. Sounds like a pretty effective survival strategy. Ruby wants to learn Bullet Punch. Yes, we do want that, actually. In fact, we'll probably take it over Quick Attack. Because A, it's Stab, and B, it's also priority, so... And C, it gets Technician Boost, much like Quick Attack. Alright, and then we trade back. Yeah. So many Pokedex entries getting filled here. Not that it really matters on the Scarlet end, but... Although that being said, it occurred to me that because my Pokemon Home is connected to this Switch and not the other one, if I do want to store all the Pokemon that I'm catching in Violet and evolving and all that, I have to trade them all over to Scarlet. So anyway, Scizor's Dex entry. This Pokemon's pincers, which contain steel, can crush any hard object they get a hold of into bits. And Gengar's entry in Violet is hiding in people's shadows at night. It absorbs their heat. The chill it causes makes the victims shake. Beautiful. More Dex entries. All right, let's get out of here. Okie dokie, and that is how you evolve a Scyther and a Gengar and a Haunter. Haunter's the thing that evolves into Gengar, and you get it. Yeah, now Ruby is Steel type, which means also that we can't use the Eviolite because Ruby is fully evolved. With the normal Terra type, which is interesting because Ruby's only weakness is fire. Normal isn't weak to fire, obviously. And if we keep Aerial Ace, then we still have a answer to any wayward normal moves. Or not normal, fighting moves. Fighting types, that's what I should say. Although the question does occur, do we want a steel move other than Bullet Punch? Because having priority is great, but it's also not the strongest move. Like, if we look at it, it's 40 power, which is 60 with the Technician boost. Whereas, looking at Iron Head, that's 80 power. It doesn't get Technician, but it is 80 power. But the problem is, there's just so many good moves for Ruby to have here. Because if we get rid of Double Hit, then we don't have a move of our Terra type, which is kind of awkward. Double Hit, I believe, is 90 power after Technician, right? Okay, yeah, we can do this. Yeah, so no, actually, it's 105 power after Technician. Wait, no, after Technician in Terra, I should say. Wait, no, it's just after Technician, right? Yeah, 105 after Technician. And then with Terra, I don't know exactly how much the Terra boost is, but I think it's probably 1.5, just like Stab. So that would make it 160-ish? Almost 160, 157, I think. Which is kind of crazy, whereas, you know, Aerial Ace is not Stab, but it's good coverage. And it does get Technician boost, putting it at 90. X-Scissor, 80, plus Stab is 120. And then Bullet Punch is only 190 after Technician, or not 190, 90 after Technician and Stab. And then Iron Head would be 120 after Stab. Metal Claw gets Technician boost, putting it at 102. Is it actually? No, it's not stronger than Iron Head, but it does have a chance to raise attack. It's a hard decision. I'm not sure whether we should Get rid of something. I don't think we should get rid of double hit. Double hit is kind of insane damage. I think what we are... The debate here is bullet punch. Bullet punch versus Iron Head, because... Or maybe Aerial Ace versus Iron Head, because Aerial Ace is good coverage. But do we need it, is the thing. I mean, on this team, we have some pretty good counters to fighting types. I mean, we have a free switch with Pseudo Chew. So I don't think we really need Aerial Ace. And having priority is kind of a big deal. So I think we do get rid of Aerial Ace for Iron Head. And Aerial Ace is a TM, so we could relearn it if we want. I mean, in this game, you can kind of relearn anything, but... Yeah, okay. We'll go with Iron Head. And we'll probably be using Iron Head next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Off there, but it's fine.